Good day and welcome, I'm Mechanization, and today I'm going to show you how does Overwatch perform on my 940M laptop. So on the left you can see my rig is i5 6200U ultra processor, one of the weaker ones on this in the series. 940M with 2 gigs of VRAM, 800 MHz slow, 8 gigs of RAM, and standard stock hard drive. Right away I have to apologize for two things. First of all, the FPS on the top left is not really relevant right now as I'm recording and the game is heavily influenced by it. Second of all, please don't comment my gameplay, don't forget that first of all I'm recording this live, and second of all, the lower FPS is heavily influenced by my game. So, how does it perform? On the bottom left, you can see the table that I've created for this with different presets and my custom one, and well, it in general performs pretty well. It doesn't perform great. Paladins, which is the competitor of this, still take the hold of the best optimized game I have played this year. However, this is still pretty good. You can definitely play at 1080p on lower settings, as it usually stays somewhere around 40-45. If you want to try something that's more about visuals, try my custom build, which I'll show you right now. It's in advanced, and texture quality on high, texture filtering on medium, anti-aliasing and model detail slightly higher, and render scale set to 100%. Yet, I have to point out that if you want 1080p, keep scaling at automatic. Then it works as you saw 36 to 50 FPS. So it barely goes under 60, but like very rarely. However, if you take some, fiddle with the resolution scaling, you might find out that some of the resolutions are a lot more demanding. That's because the rest of the presets was done with automatic scaling. And for the, even though we can set only, we can set only 175-50, the game can automatically scale a bit more. So, or a bit more. They have a lot more different settings for this. For example, the 720p is at 98% scale. If I remember correctly, 768p is at 91%, and 1080p is at 75% scale. So it works, and the game is actually playable even at 1080p but on lower settings. So I hope that this helps you decide whether to get Overwatch or not, or maybe just wait for another free weekend to try it out. Well, now, thanks for watching, and see you next time.